So right here we've got, this is technically considered a shrub, and it's Oregon grape. And this is a native species to North America here. You can see it's readily identifiable by the leaves that are thick and leathery, and you can see they come to a point with a little needle-like points at each of the tips of the teeth of the leaves. They grow opposite, and it's called an evergreen because it stays green through the winter.
Yeah.
This won't die off during the winter time. It'll actually stay green and be green over and over, forever. That's why it's called evergreen. Like that one, exactly. Now, Oregon grape, in the summer months, we'd see yellow flowers, and here in the fall, the flowers have given way to the beautiful purple blue grapes right on here. And if you take a close look at the grapes, guys, does it look like there's almost a little bit of powder on there?
Yeah.
Okay, take your finger and gently rub one of those little grapes and see if it changes the color. If we take one here.
Oh, it looks like a worm got inside. It does.
Now look at this, guys.
It makes it black.
Can you see that? It's making it really dark purple or blackish. Okay, what that's telling us is there is a powder on this berry right here. And that powder, this is really cool. It's a natural yeast. And you can actually use that to start breads and to create your own wild, natural breads. It's really cool.
A worm got inside it.
Oh, a little worm got inside that one. You're right. So these grapes are really good. If you guys want, you can try one.
Are they poisonous?
Not poisonous. They're edible. Now there's going to be some seeds in there, and it's got a really nice sour taste to it. You want to try one, Ben?
Absolutely.
Just try one for a little taste there. Now that juice in there is really good. And one of the things my family and at our school that we love to do is we'll make Oregon grape lemonade. And we gather up a whole bunch of those berries and squeeze them down and sift out the seeds. And then we'll mix that with lemon juice and a little maple syrup and water. Oh my gosh, that is so good, especially on a hot summer's day. So good. Now, in addition, Oregon grape makes an amazing jelly. You can, again, squeeze the juice out of these berries and add a little pectin, which it doesn't have much of naturally, but you can add a little pectin from either a wild source or a commercial store-bought source and make an amazing jelly. That's one of our favorites.
Wow.
Now, the other thing about Oregon grape is that it makes an amazing medicine. This is a big medicine plant. In fact, anytime you spend time at the health food stores, right away what you're going to find is the Oregon grape tincture, which is really common and really popular out there. The Oregon grape tincture, it's particularly effective at handling bacterial infections. And we do a lot of work with survival, and so oftentimes if we find some of our participants with infections, which happens from time to time, an Oregon grape tincture can take care of that really fast. And I've seen it make the difference in participants being able to participate and continue to participate in a survival class and having to leave. So big medicine, and of course that comes from the element known as berberine. And if we were to dig up some of the roots, which we can if you guys want, we can dig up the roots, and when you open them up, you'll find there this bright yellow. And what makes that yellow is the berberine, which is the medicinal quality. Should we try that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So guys, do you have those digging sticks? No? Okay, let's find some new ones. We've just done a little bit of light digging, and the root is really close to the surface of the ground, and it comes right up, and already, just from scraping, help me out here, guys. I'm just going to lightly scrape this with my fingernail, and look what color that is. Look at how pretty that is, guys.
Oh, you can make a paint out of that.
Yeah, in fact, our indigenous ancestors would have used this for a natural dye, and we can still do that today. You can take any kind of white cloth and you could dye it that beautiful yellow. Look at that. And if we were to open this up, let's see if I can get this. I might need to get a knife out.
I got a big one here.
You have a big one?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Awesome. Jesse got this one. Here we go. If we were to open this guy up, here we go. Look at that color in there. And again, what makes that yellow is the berberine, which is the medicinal quality and the medicinal element of this plant. Amazing antibacterial properties. Great.
So you just steep it in water?
Yeah, you would make You can make a tea out of this for quick survival uses. For more long-term medicinal uses, we would make a tincture. So we would take this root, clean it up, soak it in glycerin or an alcohol, high proof like vodka or something, and soak it in there for
Draw it out.
2 months or so, and it would draw all that medicine out, and you'd have that powerful tincture with that medicine in there. Very powerful. Yeah, good stuff. Organ